I really think that most people, when they talk about business, when they talk about, well, 99% of businesses fail, 99% of people are not millionaires, and so on and so forth, people talk about possibilities as if possibilities or probabilities were measured in a linear way that just happened to flip a coin 100 times and you hit tails and heads about 50-50. Well, the thing is, success or goals don't work like that, because growth and capabilities are not scaling in a linear way, and they're not always balanced. Meaning, if you're having your first sales call, for example, you're significantly less experienced and less equipped than when you have your 100th sales call, for example, and this is obvious common sense. However, people treat success like a coincidence. Isn't that strange? I always believed that to be so strange. When people talk about success or money or reaching goals in terms of probabilities instead of capabilities, this is how I can tell that that person has an ineffective mindset. Because if you truly understand this, if you understand that anything in this world is about capability, about skill, about experience, and about building something, and not about luck, you'll be much more likely to achieve your goals. Why? Because you believe much more in your ability to make things happen. In psychology, there's a thing called agency, meaning whether you believe you're in control of your outcome or results or not. Meaning, am I the agent, the controlling agent of my life? Am I able to decide something on my own and say, this is what I want and this is what I'm going to be willing to do, and I expect to be able to get the outcome that I desire? The funny thing is, there's lots of studies on this, that people who are happier tend to overestimate their ability to change things. And I think whether it's about over or underestimating doesn't matter. What matters is that people who believe that they can change the world are the ones who end up doing so, and that people who believe that they can reach their goals end up doing so, and that it's not about coincidence, but rather about your ability to train and build your mind and your body to level up consistently, to increase the odds of success. There's this beautiful quote that is, luck is when preparation meets opportunity. And I think this is a really, really beautiful way to put it. You have the opportunity in your life right now to take actions to get yourself into a different state, to produce a version of yourself that is capable of adding value to the world and other people. You can do this in any way, shape, or form that you see fit and that you want to, and that brings you excitement, joy, and happiness. And then you can use those skills to create a reality that you want. And the only limiting factor here is, are you willing to push past the inevitable hardships that are going to come on a journey that is on the path least traveled, where the greatest treasures are hidden? Are you willing to go through the darkness and the depths of the journey? As someone famously said, in order to reach new lands, you first have to lose track of the safe shore and be okay with that you won't see any more land for a while. Meaning, when you're embarking on a new journey in your life, and as you are on the open ocean, you're learning more and more to navigate your way through the waves, through the rough waters, and through the sea currents. And that's what I believe this life is all about. I think that's something extremely powerful. So what I give to you is, success is not coincidence, success is not luck, success does leave clues, and above everything, that when you aim for something in your life that you want to achieve, if you shift your frame of failure, there is no failure. The only failure is giving up. Once you understand this, there's way less pressure, and you can put your goal from the achievement of the thing that you measure for yourself and focus on the journey, focus on becoming better. If you just become better, you will eventually succeed. If you just stick with something, you will eventually reach your goal. If you're just willing to put the work in every single day, not only will you become a person, you know that you follow up on your words and you'll gain self-confidence, but also you'll notice that you'll just level up so much quicker. One action above 1,000 thoughts. If you can do that, you'll be surprised how quickly you get to your next level.